Hello, welcome to Quiltster Tutorials. In this video, you'll learn how to create a new project in the Digital Quilt Planner. When you log in, you'll be directed to your dashboard. To create a new project, click Create Project at the top. You'll be directed to the pattern library where you can choose a pattern to color. Patterns showing a price are available for purchase. If you only want to see patterns that you can buy, use the toggle on the left toolbar to toggle to Products I Can Buy. Otherwise, you can leave that toggle off to see the entire list of customizable patterns. At the top, you can sort by newest first or alphabetical order. On the left, you can type in the pattern name or filter by items on sale, pattern designer, pattern size, or pattern type. Select the pattern, then click Customize. You'll then be presented with template options to use as a base to color. Oftentimes you'll find one blank template, which is in this grayscale format, and possibly one or more pre-colored templates. Select the template you want to use, and I'm going to choose the blank one. Name your project. The project name is required. The description is not required. Click Create Project to be directed into the Digital Quilt Planner. Your project will open in the Project Editor screen. There are three toolbars, one at the top, one on the left, and one at the bottom. When you hover over the pattern, each group of blocks will light up. And I'm not clicking on anything, I'm just hovering. In the center, there are 4 blocks inside of one block group. If I move out to the next space, I can see that there are 3 block groups total in this quilt. To begin, click on one of the blocks, which will activate the entire block group. When a group is activated, it shows in this striped pattern, which means it's ready to color. Click the thimble button at the bottom, which is the Edit button, to begin adding fabric to your project. This is the block editor section of the program. On the left, the block you've chosen stands out in the foreground with the rest of the quilt faded into the background. As a default, one of the sections within the block has been activated for you, and you can see by this striped pattern. This striped piece is where the fabric will be added once you start coloring. So you can change that simply by clicking on another section. On the right, you will find Fabrics in Block. Each of these squares represents a section within your chosen block and is labeled to match the pattern instructions. This section will change when you change blocks. Fabrics in Quilt is a running tally of all the fabric you will use in the entire quilt, and this will populate as you begin to color. All fabrics is the entire fabric stash. The first decision to make here is whether or not you want to buy your project when you're done. If you do, toggle over to Products I Can Buy. Otherwise, you can filter by Mine, Collections, Designer, or Company. Under Mine, you'll find My Fabrics, which is anything you have personally uploaded into the system, or My Favorites, which is anything that is already in the system but that you've clicked on the little heart to mark it as your favorite. Otherwise, you can search by collection or designer or company. You can filter all 3. You can choose one of them, however you wish to find the collection you need. To color, click on a swatch and watch it load into the proper place in your quilt. You'll see that the rest of the blocks in the group have followed suit. Then just repeat those steps to finish coloring the block. Select a section, click on a swatch. You can toggle between any of the collections as many times as you wish. You have the option to clear all filters between searches, which is helpful, but remember to toggle back to Products I Can Buy if that's something you want to do. When your block is complete, click Save and Close. Your changes automatically save, which you can see happening in the bottom left-hand corner of the project editor screen. This means you can leave the digital quilt planner at any point and your project will be saved. To finish the quilt, repeat the same process with each subsequent block group. Back at the dashboard, your project will populate in the most recent project shortcuts, or you can access it by going to My Projects. This completes our tutorial for how to create a new project. If you haven't subscribed, head on over to Quiltster.com and do so now to join in the fun. And remember, every quilt tells a story. The best ones begin with Quiltster. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you in the next video.